Well, hello YouTube, I'm back with another video for you today. And today, this video is about crossovers. So, stay tuned for more. Coming up. I'm out here, y'all. Peace. So, today I'm back with a great short video to talk about crossovers. As we're talking about crossovers, why not start with the first one down below? And now I'm going to move down to my flag case and I'll talk about it. So, as you can see here, here's one of my crossovers. This Seatronic CX-23. As the name suggests, 23. It's a 2 to 3 channel crossover. So, to begin with, it's got, just on your visual effects, it's got 2 channels. So we've got the input level to your left. You got the low high or low mid, low output, high output, and it's exactly the same on channel B. And with all the buttons, there's some at the back which I'm not going to show you as it's at the moment inaccessible. So, starting on the left hand side, next to, in between the frequency, or the input and the frequency, you got the low cut. So if you press that, it cuts the low out, with that red light indicating. Now if you press it again, it actually brings the low back in again. Then you've got the other one here, which I can't remember what it does now. And then on the far right, it's the same again, because obviously it's for the outputs, low output, high output. Then you got a green light, which is in between the low high, low mid, and the low output. There's a green light which has times 10. Again, I haven't read into depth about it, but for me personally, I think it's timesing the output by 10. When it's not illuminated, it's the way it is. So, and then if we move over to the central column, you got mono and stereo. Basically what mono does, it takes both channels and only goes out to one output. And then, but I've got it set as stereo, so meaning left and right. So the reason why I've got it on stereo as left and right is because I've got my compressor limiter connected to it. So I can actually have left, right, channels 1 and 2 as high and channels 3 and 4 for low. So if you can imagine, you got your low, high, low, high. And what I've done is I've taken the high output on both channels 1 and 2 from the crossover and dragged them and connected to channels 1 and 2 And then for the low output, I've done exactly the same, but put channel A for 3, channel B for 4. And then it's, so you got your crossover taking all the frequencies, doing most of the work, and then sending the signals out to the devices below it. The way I've done it, if you can imagine, say highs, lows, but it doesn't stop there. From channels 1 and 2 on the limiter, they go to the feedback destroyer, then to the top end, and then but channels 3 and 4 go directly to the bass end. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, that the lows are not connected to the feedback destroyer, as microphones don't go that low or below hip height. And when I talk to people about crossovers, I try and explain it simply for them, and the way I describe it to them is that if you get a cooked piece of chicken breast and you peel it apart and you see all the fibers, basically the crossover is like a cooked piece of chicken. It's holding